Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, and Perdido Key, they're all the same on the map. They're right next to one another. They all have the same beautiful sugar white sands. They also have all great food, and they are not the same. Picking the wrong one can mean you love your house and hate your daily life. So today, I'm breaking down who each town is actually for. I'm Kristy with RE/MAX Paradise, and I move people to the coast for a living. The number one mistake I see out-of-state buyers make is picking the town off of a Google search. Don't do that. Each of these three have their own personalities, and once you know them, the decision gets a whole lot easier. Let's start with Orange Beach. Orange Beach is where I send my buyers to who want a little bit of a polish with their beach life. Think marinas, nice restaurants, the Wharf for shopping and concerts, and a lot of the newer high-end condo inventory. There's a strong boating culture here. A lot of my clients either have a boat or plan to have a boat. So if fishing, cruising the back bays, or running out into the Gulf sounds like your idea of a fun Saturday, Orange Beach is calling your name. It also tends to be slightly quieter than Gulf Shores during spring break and peak summer, which full-time residents really appreciate. Who I recommend Orange Beach to? Buyers who want luxury, boat access, and a more curated nightlife and restaurant scene. Next up, we have Gulf Shores. Gulf Shores is a town with the biggest footprint of everyday stuff. You've got most of the restaurants, the most grocery store options, more retail, more schools in close proximity, and the public beach area. That's the kind of place you take grandkids for a long weekend. It also has Gulf State Park, miles of biking and hiking trails, a lake, and one of the best park beach areas on the entire coast. If you're relocating with kids or you're retiring and you just want your day-to-day errands to be easier, Gulf Shores wins a lot of those conversations. Who I recommend Gulf Shores to? They're families, first-time coastal buyers who want convenience, and anyone who wants to be close to absolutely everything. And now we have Perdido Key. Here's the thing about Perdido Key. You cross the state line and you just feel it immediately. The pace kind of slows down, the beach feels bigger and emptier, and the development density drops. You're kind of tucked away against Perdido Key State Park and right next to the Gulf Island National Seashore, which means large stretches of the beach with never ever being built on. That is an incredible value. You're also in Florida, so you pay Florida property taxes, and there's no state income taxes. That matters to a lot of my retiring buyers. Who I recommend Perdido Key to? Buyers who want quiet, want protected nature close by, and specifically want to be on the Florida side of the line. So quick side-by-side, want the most polished boat-focused lifestyle? Orange Beach. Want convenience, walkability, and family amenities? That would be Gulf Shores. And if you're looking for quiet, nature, and Florida tax picture, it's definitely Perdido Key. And here's an insider tip. A lot of my buyers end up right on the Orange Beach Perdido Key line because you get the quiet of the key with the quick access back into Orange Beach when you want to go out to dinner or go to a concert. One more thing to factor in: commute patterns. Traffic on 59 and the Foley Beach Express can get real during the peak season. So where you buy relative to where you'll be driving most, if you are working remotely, it's less of an issue. If you're heading off the island for work, errands, or to the airport in Pensacola or Mobile, I'll walk you through drive times before you ever pick a neighborhood. Now, none of these towns are wrong. They're just different. The worst thing you can do is buy in the wrong one for your lifestyle. So if you're relocating or even thinking about it, let's talk before you put in an offer anywhere. Text me at the number below, or you can give me a call. You can also go to my website at kristybushaw.com, and you and I will figure out which town actually fits your lifestyle. I'm Kristy Bushaw with RE/MAX Paradise. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.